Neng Tun. Ilyas with a strong challenge there. Need to come off Neng Tun in that situation. Goal kick to Singapore. Darren Tay had a decent start to that first half. He was an attacking outlet for Singapore. So he gets ready to come off here, put in a good shift. Darren Tay replaced by number 4, Zulkarnain Susliman. So you've got the brothers on the pitch now, Zulkarnain Susliman and Zulfatmi Susliman. Zulkarnain slotting into a right back position. Sharul. Zulfatmi couldn't get himself back into an onside position quickly enough. So fresh legs down that right hand side with Zulkarnain. Hopefully when he gets forward, Fandi will be hoping that he provides a little bit better quality on his crosses. Hami on the ball now. Simple, straightforward pass for Zolin to defend. That's good play by Singapore there, showing good composure under pressure. Zulfatmi. Sharul. It's come back out to Zulfatmi, but there was a foul there from Irfan. It's a little bit late in his challenge. Myocho feeling the effects of that. He had to go for it, Irfan. Some encouraging signs for Singapore, though. They've upped the tempo here. Zulfatmi is getting a little bit more space down this left-hand side to drive at that Myanmar defense. He's getting good support from Sharul as well. It's overlapping down that left-hand side. But once again, just getting let down by that final ball. Diagonal from Amirul makes its way onto Zulfatmi. Back to Hami. Haimin's got the overlapping run from Zulkarnain, but you can't find him. Forced to go back all the way to Ilyas. Back with Amirul now. Oh, he's misjudged that when I saw Sharul with space to deliver a ball into the box. Can't find a red shirt though. Singapore get ready to make another substitution. Shamir Azik waiting on the sideline to come on. Haikal now. Myanmar on the break. Yintong out into Neng Tun. Done well to win it back, Neng Tun. He's got help down that left-hand side, but perhaps just putting a bit too much in it. No, he's able to keep it in play! And it's goal number 2 for Myanmar. Yintong with the finish at the back post. A lightning break from Myanmar. Wonderful play by Win Neng Tun once again. Thought initially the move had broken down there. He's played a sloppy pass. It was cut out by Amirul. Neng Tun persevered, won it back. thought he had put too much on it. He passed it out to the left-hand side for Son Neng. And the number 9, Son Neng, did incredibly well there in that situation to dink it back towards the far post. And Yin Taong was waiting to pounce. It's 2-0 to Myanmar here at the Bishan Stadium. As Singapore make another change. Muhaimin coming off. Shamir Azik, the number 2, comes on. Shamir Azik, another one who has played for Tampines this season in the Singapore Premier League. 9 appearances for them, 1 goal and 3 assists. He's had to sometimes play as a wing-back for Tampines, but he'll play more as an orthodox winger here for the under-23 side. So again, as these under-23 players go out into the Singapore Premier League clubs, playing under different systems, under different coaches, working with some of the older players, more experienced players. Someone like Shamir Azik has spoken about getting lots of help from the likes of Dan Bennett and Mustafik, getting advice from Fazrul Nawaz and Khairul Amri as well to help develop his game. One in the air by Irfan, comes out to Zulfatmi. Back to Hami. Poor ball just getting played in there. Easily dealt with by Nini Ong and that Myanmar defense. Taken down well by Zulkarnain. They try to get Hami on the ball a lot more and dropping him into a deeper position. They've done that, but hasn't been able to really pull the strings for the Singapore side. Gets on the ball once again, Hami Shaheen. Plays a delightful ball over the top with his left foot this time. Out to Zulkarnain. Looking for Haikal. Fiowai. Amirul Adli comes across once again. He's done his job well in defensive midfield. Protected the defense. He's covered his spaces for his fullbacks when they get forward. Elias now. Looking for that long diagonal once again. It can get a little bit one-dimensional at times. Those long raking diagonal balls. You've got to get the technique on those passes right as well. You need to drive through the ball rather than getting under it. So a couple of changes coming up here for Singapore. We've got number 12. Got Hami Shaheen coming out for Singapore, and number 22, Amirul Emran, comes in.
Number 22, Amirul Emran.
And for Myanmar, number 9, Son Neng coming off. Number 6, Nantik Zor coming in. So a chance for Myanmar just to try out a new player here, give Son Neng a bit of a rest. He's done well, got his assist in this game for that second goal. Showed good pace down that left-hand side, Son Neng. A willingness to really run at his defender. Just having a look at the player that just come on there, Amirul Emran. To be sitting in central midfield alongside Amirul Adli. Just being that replacement for Hami Shaheen. Influence on the game started to wane. A smart change from Fandi perhaps. Just sensing that his intensity had dropped. Appeared to be Yin Tong in acres of space there, but getting caught well offside. The Singapore make another change here. Amirul Adli hasn't quite spotted his number coming up yet. Comes off. He's done a decent job, Amirul Adli, in the centre of the park. Provided his defence with some decent cover there. He's been neat and tidy on the ball. And in his place comes in Faisal Roslan, who has been one of the standout players for Home United this season, the Singapore Premier League and in the AFC Cup as well. Getting continental experience, Faisal Roslan this season. He's someone who can play in central defence and has featured in defensive midfield on occasion. Sharul picks up the ball. Straight a pass in behind for Zulfatmi. It's well defended once again, this time from Mo Chio. Aidil Sharan speaking very highly of Faisal Roslan. Likens him to Safwan Baharuddin and says he has the potential to replace him one day. The ball gets swung in, header at the near post by Ilyas Lee there. Let's see how Faisal deals with this. He's done well to force Myanmar back, and that's well defended on the counter-attack. So Faisal Roslan just dropping into central defence alongside Hafiz. Ilyas Lee being pushed up into central midfield. Amirul steps up to take this free kick. Delivers better quality this time into Irfan. It's dropped to Ilyas. He just couldn't get his first touch out from under his feet there. Just got stuck a little bit too close to him. Much better delivery from the set piece on this occasion. This time from Amirul. Irfan with an intelligent header. Back to the penalty area there. Ilyas just couldn't shift his feet quickly enough to get a shot. Clear shot at goal. As Irfan just goes down with a little bit of cramp. Very deep delivery here into the back towards Faisal. Ball adjudged to have gone out of play before coming back in. Header well won there by Hafiz. Strong in the air. Sharul cuts it out. It's found its way to Zulfatmi here. Chased down his own pass. But Mo Aung stepping across to win it. Eventually it comes back out to Sharul. And Yin Taong takes it away. from Shahrul and earns inside the free kick. Singapore just getting ready to perhaps make another substitution here. It's looking like Naufal Azman will be coming in. Forward, comfortable clearance there from Hafiz, but Myanmar almost pouncing on that second ball. It's well defended once again, this time by Wunaso. Chanao looking for the ball into his captain, Kongkant. Comes back out to Mo Aung. Zulfatmi now, he's got space to run into. Looks for the ball in behind. It's a clever run by Haikal here. Good goalkeeping by Nini Ong there. Again, good early starting position. Yes, the flag had gone up for offside as Singapore make a substitution here. Zulfatmi has put in a good shift. He comes off and he's been replaced by Naufal Azman. (19-year-old Naufal Azman, 2 goals for Young Lions this season from 10 appearances. Myanmar fans can really feel proud of their team. They've put in a wonderful performance here. The support in the stands has been great as well. Another change coming up for Singapore here. Irfan Fandi finally comes off, can't shake off that cramp. Coach Fandi deciding not to risk it. Number 13, Amiruddin comes on. Does Myanmar take the quick corner there? So looking like Amiruddin will come in and take up Irfan's position as the lone frontman. Supported by Naufal Azman. He's not had too much game time, Amiruddin Ashraf, this season with Home United. Perhaps a bit of rustiness in his game at the moment. Not enough of that match exposure, match fitness. He certainly is a very talented player. Again, another one who's very highly rated by the coaching staff. Amirul delivers decent quality, and once again it drops to Hafiz, but a high foot there by Shamir Aziz. He's getting a talking to here from the referee for perhaps mouthing off. Don't think he can have too many complaints with that challenge. Singapore getting ready to make another change. Zafan Ruhaizat will be coming off to be replaced by Hairul. keepers here having to share their match time for the Young Lions. Zafran Rahaiza with 8 appearances for the Young Lions this season. Conceded 12 goals. He kept 2 clean sheets in the league. And his replacement, Hairul Shehan, has made 4 appearances in the Lions. Always good to get some game time here. Some of that exposure under your belt. Amirul dropping deep to pick up. Ball looks for that switch down their right hand side. Amirul now. Sharul with the throw in. Gets it back. Has worked very hard, Sharul, down that left-hand side. He's provided Singapore with an attacking option. Not afraid to get forward and support the attack. He's been very positive with some of his runs from left fullback. Here he is with the throw-in once again. Singapore earning themselves a corner here. We get good delivery from Haikal. The set pieces haven't been up to mark in this game from Singapore. Got Naufal waiting in the box. But it's Ilyas with a free header. Should do better in that situation. Good run towards the near post there, and he knows it. Just getting underneath the ball. Watching it go sailing over the bar. It was a good delivery this time. Just whipped in with pace towards that near post. Mo'au. Zulkarnain. Good driving run forward from right back. Moves infield. Attack breaks down. It looked like a late challenge there, but the referee was in a good position. Judged it to be a clean challenge from Hafiz. The side may have conceded 2 goals, but Hafiz has been pretty impressive in central defence, I think. Solid in the air, has been very strong. Have had some difficulty, Singapore, defensively dealing with the movement of Win Neng Tun and the mobility of that Myanmar forward line. He's timed his run. Just missed timing his run there. Number 19, Naufal. It's a nice idea. I'm running out of space on my notes here. Singapore look to make a couple more changes. We're seeing Adam Hakim come in. Sharul Sazali leaving the pitch. And we've also got number 6, Hafiz Sulaiman, leaving with Norakit getting an opportunity to impress here, the Balestier youngster. Pacey player. So Mo Aung isn't too seriously injured here. He's being stretchered off the pitch.
Substitution for Myanmar.
Change for Myanmar. Looks like it's going to be a double change. Win Ning Tun
Number 20,
leaves the pitch.
Yuan Mo U.
He's replaced by number 20, Juan Mo U. Ning Tun put in a fine performance for Myanmar up front. The other Nabon striker caused lots of problems with his mobility, dropping off Singapore central defenders to link up with his midfield and his fellow attackers. Scored a very good goal in that first half to put Myanmar goal up. Showing nice composure. Zulkarnain. Cross just evading Amiruddin. As Yin Tong does well to keep it in. Bunaso. Back to TK Jo. Kant now. Fiowai.
Substitution for Myanmar. Number 7, Win Mo Aung.
So change for Myanmar here with Mo Aung leaving the pitch through injury. He's been replaced by 9 Koko. As the ball gets swung in by Nora Kid. Amirul on the ball now. Sides, it's too congested down that right-hand side. Looks for the switch in play, but it's a terrible pass. And Myanmar with a 3-on-2 situation here. Gets played out wide to Kant, the captain. Just wanted too long on the ball, perhaps. Singapore struggling to get the ball clear after they done well initially. Amirul to win the ball back. Just fell over it. There's a little bit of a miscommunication between him and Ilyas, and it results in a free kick from Myanmar in a dangerous position. Right down the middle here. Could be a test for Hyrule in goal. Kant steps up to take the free kick. It's a huge deflection off the wall there, and it's a corner for Myanmar. Chance for Myanmar here in the 86th minute. Fiowai looks to play a short corner. Ilyas is alert to that, cuts it out. Saikal wins his side, a throw in there. He eases that pressure slightly. Haikal Pasha, who's just recently returned to the Young Lions side. He's been away for national service. He's finally gotten clearance to go back to football. Here he is on the ball once again. He gives it back to Amiruddin. Fiowai wins it back from Myanmar. Kong Kant. Oh, there's space down this left-hand side here. Yin Aung hasn't got the legs to get past Zulkarnain. It was a sloppy clearance from Zulkarnain there, and he's put his teammate in trouble. Nora Kid, who couldn't really do too much with that. Actually, ball getting deflected off his arm, and it's a free kick for Myanmar now, as they themselves look to make another change. Number 5, Hin Thet Ong, getting ready to come on. Decent delivery into the box there by TK Zor. Just didn't have a runner going to attack the ball. Norakid takes it down well. Now foul now. It's getting crowded out by a couple of Myanmar defenders there. Work rate from Myanmar has been impressive, getting themselves back into position. They've been very disciplined tactically here. There's that change. Yint Aung coming off. It's a number 5, Thet Aung, that replaces him. Just about a couple of minutes of normal time to go here. Singapore at least pull one back to keep things interesting towards the end of the game, going into added time. Yellow card here for Neng Koko, just hacking out at Shamir Azik, who did really well there to shield the ball, protect it. Got a free kick in a good position once again, Singapore. They've pushed bodies forward. 5 players in the penalty area, 2 on the edge of the box, looking for a good delivery from Haikal. They get a decent delivery here, but once again, Ni Ong has been so impressive in goal for Myanmar. Comes out, collects the free kick, eases the pressure on his defense, and snuffs out the danger. Adam Hakim with a strong header away. Tikezo, Fiowai. Cut out by Faisal. Some ball here. He's looking for that run from Naufal. It's a nice idea. Just overhit the pass. Except that Myanmar have looked quite comfortable in the second half. Very good in the on the ball in the first, moving it through midfield. Quick 1 and 2 touch play. They were nice and composed in central midfield, especially the number 7 Mo Aung. And here Phil Y in the second half has been absolutely outstanding for them. It's his pace and his willingness to run at Singapore defense, full of energy. Myanmar in the second half just changing tactics a little bit, dropping off a little bit deeper, sitting back, waiting for opportunities to hit on the counter-attack. They've allowed Singapore and central defenders to have possession of the ball. Then when it comes into their half, crosses the halfway line, they go and close down spaces. It's a good attempt at goal from Naufal there. Goalkeeper Ni Ong had that one covered. Fourth official has indicated 4 minutes of time to be added on. So 4 minutes here for Singapore to perhaps get a consolation. Strong challenge from Adam Hakim there. It was quite a big fall. Landed heavily on his lower back. Just backed into that challenge. Fandi asking for the free kick. Nothing doing here. Really developed their game, Myanmar have, over the last few years or so. They've really stepped it up on a national level, improved their infrastructure. They've always had that talent. The real passion for the game is just about developing their players the right way. Money has been put into the game over there, and better nutrition, better training facilities, a professional league as well for players to apply their trade in, and the talent is just coming through. Playing Win has also spoken about players in this side being that next generation of talent to step up into the senior setup here. And I have to say, based on the evidence of this performance, they look in good shape, Myanmar. Kong Kant with the corner here. That's not something you see too often, getting flagged for offside. Iroh taking liberties with the placement of that free kick though, just can't get it past the halfway mark though. Game just fizzling out from Singapore's point of view. Myanmar will be delighted with this. Chanaung at left back now. Looks for the diagonal into Khan. It's fallen to Amirul Imran. Just played it into space there, and the Myanmar defender has picked it up. It's a lovely run down this left hand side from Tet Aung. Wanting to get things moving here for Singapore. Haikal now doubled up on him once again, with 3 players in front of him, and he's forced to go infield. Ruldin has done well there to earn his side a free kick. Samarakasha shows a yellow card to Mo Chio. Those 2 in central defence, Zolin, number 4, and Mo Chio, number 3. Been very difficult to get past. Physically very strong, aggressive in the challenges. Haikal lays it off to Ilyas. Weak punch there by Nini Aung. As Amal Akasha, the referee, blows for full time here. A disappointing result for Singapore as they go down by 2-0 against Myanmar, who were very impressive in their first half on the ball. Second half, a change of styles for them, set back a little bit more, but were still very much in control of this game. On the plus side, on the positives for the Singapore team, players getting a chance on the international stage, getting some match time together, but ultimately a disappointing result to go back with. So that's the end of the 90 minutes. Join us for reactions from the coaches. We'll be back with that in just a few moments' time. Welcome back to the Bishan Stadium here at the end of a ultimately disappointing loss for Singapore by 2-0 against Myanmar. Let's hear from the Myanmar head coach, Myo Hleng Win.
Yeah, good game, man, because the Singapore team is a very strong team. Good performance, good discipline, or so we can try more. So we are respect for the Singapore team, very good team. Yeah. So today our player, they playing for the all out, and then inside the discipline, very well. So this is goal, yeah.
What's next for your team after this game now?
So next we are going back, and then we are 1 week or 10 days. We are going to the Indonesia game, so we prepare for the 1 week. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and congratulations once again for the win. Thank you.
So Myo Hleng Win there, very proud of his boys, and very good in victory as well. Congratulating the Singaporean side and putting up a good performance.
Yeah.
Let's hear from Singapore's head coach now, Fandi Ahmad.
Yeah. I'm just happy the boys get a chance to play international game today. At least we give everyone a chance. I know, of course, the result a bit disappointing. We started very well, but we have to chase the game. We got to push Irfan up, and very importantly, this is I think second time we play as a team, and we didn't have much preparation. You can see the difference, a team of with good preparation and without. But this is a beginning. Hopefully, we can arrange more matches under 23 or under 22. We want to make sure that they get more opportunities to play international matches because this is our future. So I'm just happy that they give their best today.
What were some of the highlights that you thought the boys played that did well today?
I think there's still a lot of fire. They show character, in the first half. But second half, I thought they stretched us, because this is the first time we're playing together as a team. It's not easy to assemble a team a day before. So, but give it to the boys. I hope that we can learn more. We're planning to play another friendly match in about 27 July or so against Macau, as well as the triangular against Phoenix, Wellington Phoenix, and as well as Perth Glory in August. I think August the 4th. So we're trying to give more matches for them. So hopefully they can improve, because most of our players before doesn't play in the S League or SPL, but half of the squad have been a bit more experienced. Hopefully we learn from this today.
Thank you so much, and hard luck for the boys, and congratulations once again.
So a very honest appraisal from Singapore under-23 head coach there, Fandi Ahmad, calling for more matches. Felt his side had a good start to that game, but faded as it went on. Looking at the bigger picture here, Singapore coaching staff, but look at Myanmar, deserved winners tonight by 2-0. Ning Tun with their first goal in the first half, and Yin Ong completing the scoring with the goal in the second. So ultimately, disappointing result for the Singaporean side. But on the bright side, bigger picture-wise, good exposure for some of these players and a good little experience. That's all for tonight from the Bishan Stadium.
I cannot see. What is it? Hello? Hello? There's a monster! There's a monster! Hello, there's a monster! Monster, let's go find the monster. What's that?
Coach Myo Hleng Win.
Coach Najee, thanks for joining us. You guys
Coach Myo Ling win.
Coach Raji, thanks for joining us. You guys about to take on the under 23 side from Myanmar. First up, there's been a lot of talk about the implications that this game.
Coach Myo Ling win.
Coach Raji, thanks for joining us. You guys about to take on the under 23 side from Myanmar. First up, there's been a lot of talk about the implications that this game.
Coach Myo Ling win.
Coach Raji, thanks for joining us. You guys about to take on the under 23 side from Myanmar. First up, there's been a lot of talk about the implications that this game might.
Coach Myo Ling win.
Coach Raji, thanks for joining us. You guys about to take on the under 23 side from Myanmar. First up, there's been a lot of talk about the implications that this game.
Coach Myo Ling win.
Coach Raji, thanks for joining us. You guys about to take on the under 23 side from Myanmar. First up, there's been a lot of talk about the implications that this game.
Coach Myo Ling win.
Coach Raji, thanks for joining us. You guys about to take on the under 23 side from Myanmar. First up, there's been a lot of talk about the implications that this game.
Coach Myo Ling win.
Coach Raji, thanks for joining us. You guys about to take on the under 23 side from Myanmar. First up, there's been a lot of talk about the implications that this game.
Coach Myo Ling win.
Coach Raji, thanks for joining us. You guys about to take on the under 23 side from Myanmar. First up, there's been a lot of talk about the implications that this game might.
Coach Myo Ling win.
Coach Raji, thanks for joining us. You guys about to take on the under 23 side from Myanmar. First up, there's been a lot of talk about the implications that this game might.
Coach Myo Ling win.
Coach Raji, thanks for joining us. You guys about to take on the under 23 side from Myanmar. First up, there's been a lot of talk about the implications that this game.
Coach Myo Ling win.
Coach Raji, thanks for joining us. You guys about to take on the under 23 side from Myanmar. First up, there's been a lot of talk about the implications that this game.
Coach Myo Ling win.
Coach Raji, thanks for joining us. You guys about to take on the under 23 side from Myanmar. First up, there's been a lot of talk about the implications that this game.
Coach Myo Ling win.
Coach Raji, thanks for joining us. You guys about to take on the under 23 side from Myanmar. First up, there's been a lot of talk about the implications that this game.
Coach Myo Ling win.
Coach Raji, thanks for joining us. You guys about to take on the under 23 side from Myanmar. First up, there's been a lot of talk about the implications that this game.
Coach Myo Ling win.
Coach Raji, thanks for joining us. You guys about to take on the under 23 side from Myanmar. First up, there's been a lot of talk about the implications that this game.
Coach Myo Ling win.
Coach Raji, thanks for joining us. You guys about to take on the under 23 side from Myanmar. First up, there's been a lot of talk.
What? Just secret. Hey, this is right. Surprise. I know surprise. What? Somewhere. Do you want to play paint? Do you want to play paint? But I think people that paint like this. And brush it. You know you paint it. It's mine. Good, but I use it brush.
Coach Myo Hling win.